Happy New Year and good evening, everybody, on my YouTube channel. My name is Gina Anayana, and I am an intuitive healer, a podcaster, a community builder, and right? So I was going to release the video that I mentioned in other videos, that part 1 and part number 2. For some reason, I just couldn't find it. And each of the video, they are probably 10 minutes long, so 20 minutes of video that it's gone. I don't know why. Maybe I can find it later. I just couldn't find it. And the Mercury retrograde is a real thing. However, after last couple of days of energy involving landing, I think they want me to make this fresh video and post right away tonight. So I'm sitting here, I lit a candle in front of me, and I was, thinking, try to remember what I said in those videos, because you guys know me. Just a lot of messages come through, and I will never ever be repeat the second time the same thing I said the first time. However, I do realize that now, as energy is a little bit clear, since we already in 2023, and as the energy I picked up before, it's validated. I got validated, and leading into 2023, the energy felt stronger. So I decided to make this video and combine those two videos to one video, and also added the newest realization downloads from last couple of days, right? So the first of all, in 2023, the first word that came to me is landing, okay? Landing, what that means is all the things that you manifested or you were manifesting, right? But things did not come in 2022. They are highly potential come in through 2023. Now, I'm not just saying that, because 2023, a lot of us, because we went through 2020, 2021, 2022, even last couple months has been very intense, that called us to do a lot of inner work. So many of you who are watching this video right now, I feel like that's the group of people that you already done decent enough of the inner work, that actually you were scraping, just double checking, and the universe were helping you to do the final sweep of the psyche of the house that you were moving out, okay? And things you thought about, you were manifesting in 2022, and it's already all there. That's the juicy part, okay? The reason it cannot come in is because you are doing last round of older house checking, that you are closing that older house door, then you are driving to your new house, okay? That's why 2022, even though 2022, what's happened 2022 is you still use the housing, okay? They're showing me that yes, you already got the house, but the thing is you have not yet physically lived in the new house yet, is because you were moving out to the old house. That makes sense? So last couple months, because of you already signed the paper, but the thing is where's my house? Where's my house? What that mean is that you already tasting the new life, tasting the new relationship, tasting the new house physically. I mean, actually could be real life, you're tasting that, but you would never ever know what it really feel like until you get into the house. Or in the 3D world, we will never say I got there until you get there. Does it make sense? So 2022 is not saying you have not manifest so many things. You already manifest so many things. Let's say you manifested the real estate, right? The real estate agent. You manifest this house. You manifest this the paperwork, right? You manifest that the contractor, whoever is ready to dive into the new house. However, you have not moved in yet. That doesn't really count, right? That not say it doesn't really count, but you want physically grab that. A new relationship, you already, people say, hey, you got an invitation. People already introduce you to that group. You probably actually this person that you calling in, that soulmate, he might already in your life, okay? But the thing is, he might out of his relationship, you might closing the chapter of your last relationship. So you actually, even though you know each other, but you somehow have not get to that step that you're both available to actually build this relationship. Hope that makes sense. So now you are sweeping the last round of the old house. You are closing that door and you are stepping out. Now the landing part is like you, like literally last time you check the house, you go to drive your car, you have your U-Haul. Now you are going towards your new house, okay? 2023 is on your way to the new house. And some of you guys gonna land a little bit early, some of you guys land a little bit later, but in the course of 2023, there's a lot of landing. You may be landing right now, you may be landing tomorrow, you may be landing in 2 weeks, 2 months, whatever it is. But there's so many things to be landing, not just house, relationship, the projects they're doing, what else? Things you want to create. Things might be already in pipeline, maybe some collaborations, right? It just take forever, right? It takes forever, but it's already in the pipeline. It's just building the momentum. It just has not physically yet. You can see, you can grab, you can taste, you can feel, okay? So now first one is landing. The second one is just receiving, okay? Landing and receiving sounds like they are similar, but it's really different. So landing, which means things that are coming, but if you are not open to receive, it will prolong the journey. Now, during the receive, that's some gap from landing to finally receive, open hand to receive. There is some gap there, okay? So from landing to receiving, to actually feel that in your hand, there's certain gap. Now those gaps are those, imagine that you are driving your U-Haul, right? You go to the new house. You just realize that the road is too narrow. Like you cannot drive that car into your driveway. Or maybe landing, they're showing me the helicopter is landing, need to drop something down. They need a landing spot to land the helicopter, but you do not have the space, okay? So what that means is when we're receiving, before we actually feel things, there's certain landing to receiving, there are certain gaps there. Those are some limiting beliefs there. And it's sometimes when it's landing to your property, if you don't have some space, it will create some space because it's meant to come. It's meant to come. Universe wants deliver because once you made the command, universe already manifesting for you. So the U-Haul truck is coming, okay? U-Haul truck is coming and you have roadblocks there. Now, the one thing, there are two choices. Always you have multiple choices. Choice number one, you go all there, intentionally move those roadblocks, okay? Now, number two, you don't move the roadblocks. This truck is still gonna come in, gonna run through some damage when they make their way to your house. Okay, now let's talk about those two choices. Choice number one, you intentionally move the roadblocks. Now those are when you do inner work, you have awareness that you have the limiting beliefs, such as, are you allow yourself to receive? And you question me, Gina, what kind of a stupid question you are asking? Like, I allow myself to receive? I'm serious. Now, why is maybe you are allow yourself to receive. However, we're talking about this ancestral trauma. If one of your ancestors, your mom, dad, ancestor, whoever, your past life, ever had a situation is they have hard time to receive because maybe people tricked them, maybe people set them up, maybe people betrayed them, and it will create those trauma that is still in your energetic field. So even though you are ready to receive, but you are not allowed to receive, it's not you, it's your ancestors, but they're still in your energy field. Does that make sense? So first of all, we're going to check in whether we are allowing ourselves to receive. And if you allow yourself to just receive, then the second one, because this limiting belief would be, am I worthy to receive? That's a huge one, right? Huge one. Now the worthiness is actually the main theme of this video I'm going to talk about. So let's just put like worthy, okay? This thing there. Let's go to choice number 2. Choice number 2 is things are coming and you are not aware of these limiting beliefs, but universe has to make Amazon people need to make that delivery, right? Otherwise they're going to be in trouble. So they want to deliver, but let's say there's no way, maybe the way is not so big, and or the Amazon truck, remember those videos, Amazon truck just come through, then they maybe back in, or they maybe knock down your mailbox, maybe they knock down something in front of your house. It will deliver, but it will create some destructive things, such as let's say you are landing something in your life, okay? Maybe a job opportunity, and this opportunity come in like pretty quick, pretty heavy, but you were not prepared. That you probably have not yet moved your older, quit from your older job yet, and you take on another job, and eventually gonna overwhelm you, and it's gonna burn you down a little bit. And then you like quit your last job. Finally, you can in the transition period, right? You quit your job, but let's say the job you stayed on for 3 months, and at the same time you start a new job. That will be pretty heavy, okay? Maybe you make more money, but emotionally, mentally, you're probably not happy because that's a lot of workflow, okay? Things like that. So that is choice number 2. And in a relationship, okay, if you have your soulmate meant to come in, but you are still attached with your last partner, even the person already in front of you, your soulmate, but because you don't have capacity, right? Because of the past relationship, trauma work has not healed, not done, then the new partner show up there, you're probably gonna miss the first half of this honeymoon moon because you're not very present, and you might feel guilty, you might feel blame yourself, you might feel you not deserve it. Now let's go back to this worthiness, okay? So the worthy human beings are so crazy, and myself included. It took me decades to understand that the worthy is not when you receive something, you actually see this thing manifest in your life, you feel worthy. Actually, it's backwards. It's when you feel worthy, you feel your energy aligned to the things you want to manifest. That already have the worthy is already bounded because I'm worthy. That's why I deserve to have the thing. And the manifestation of this thing, this opportunity, is just a byproduct of that, how you believe that you are worthy to receive. Does it make sense? I know it's very easy, but it's really a lot of time we are doing things backwards, okay? So during the landing, when you to like receive, we gotta take good care of this worthy, self-worth and worthiness, and I cannot, once I figure out this part, basically my journey was, I already aware of self-worth, this worthiness in the last couple of years, but fundamentally, physically, sometimes I still would value my worthiness, use the one that already manifests or received. Like if I have this, like MacBook, computer, or camera, or that car, I got it, I'm worthy because I see it. No, the worthy is actually before you see it. You are in the knowing, you see your mind's eye. That's when you align the worthiness. You are sending an energetic order to the universe, okay? And because you're worthy, because you align that energy, that's why the things manifest in your life, okay? Guys, it's big. It took me a while, so I don't blame you and I don't blame myself. Now, if you figure those things out, the last part, actually not last, but the part I want to make in this video, the last part of this video is grounding. Now, what they showed me is they're like, Gina, we got your order. Everything you want created that you already see it and you already feeling it. You know it's coming. You also aware that you need to remove the roadblocks, and also you figure out this worthiness thing and you felt that worthy. That's why you're feeling things are coming. Great. They are great. There, however, we want you to be very grounded. Every single step from now on, allow us to unfold for you. One side, you need to be relaxed to receive because that's the frequency, okay? If any worry, concern, feel got in you, only going to delay the gift, the blessing that come to your way. I got that part too. And the last part, they're like grounding, which means that the deep inner connection with yourself, but also the connection with people around you. If you are working a team, you fairly need to connect with the people around you, because the thing that you are manifesting in your life, some of them, they are not a one-person job. Let's say you want to start a new idea, a new creation, a new invention. Those things require a team to bring to the world. If you are doing a podcast, right, it needs a team. If you're doing a live show, it needs a team. So whatever you are creating, we are to this landing part, you need to start to have grounding. It's just like I move this tree from this pot to the ground. The roots are going down to the ground. They are grounding one by one, which means that pay attention to your surrounding. Pay attention to the people, resources, connection in your life. Do not afraid to ask help. Do not afraid to ask assistance to help you to land this thing. Even the job, you went to the different new office, you're going to connect with these older employees. You want to ground yourself instead of dropping, do all the things you want, great ideas, but nobody really know what you're capable of. People haven't not yet know you yet. The trust need to be built. And if you're landing something in the community, that's great to connect with the community, show up, show your presence in the community that allow other people to know who you are, where you come from, what is your idea, how you make it happen, and allow other people to chime in, because there are so many people out there. They have the passion. They are part of your puzzle. You are part of their puzzle, okay? So grounding is very important. So landing is coming. Receiving, remove the roadblocks, remove the old limiting beliefs, and working on your worthiness, okay? And grounding, deep connect with yourself, with the people around you, situation, all the connections around you to prepare these things to manifest. And the 2023 is epic. Before coming to 23, I always tell people, you know, I did not say 2023 is going to be epic. I say 2023 is epic. So many of you gonna have the soulmate come in, and love come in, new job opportunity come in, new creation ideas, inventions gonna come in. It's very exciting, and a lot of you gonna have a lot of spiritual gifts opening. And I'm gonna leave this to the next video, because I really want to talk about this newly open up the spiritual gift. What you're gonna do, how you're gonna do it. You're like, I'm so excited, I want to be in service, I want to do this, I want to do that. Slow down a little bit. I'm gonna talk about it in the next video, okay? So thank you guys for tuning in this video, and thanks to Mercury retrograde in the video that I couldn't find. And I think this video is a more complete video that can describe 2023 that you guys gonna go through, okay? So if that makes sense, please like, share, comment, subscribe. And within 20 minutes, I made it happen. I love you guys so much, and take care. See you next time.